Hey YouTube, it's another session again with me, Nakibet my Atre. I'm actually going to make this video because it deals with, pretty much a lot of certain things that some people might actually think, that Nuwaupu, the Nuwaupu Nation is basically a cult. Since we do not follow under, the Christianity, Muslim, or Roman Catholic or whatever it is there is out there very popular today. I'm going to make it very, very clear. Okay, I actually got online and I want to go ahead and check my email, and all I wanted to do was just get some paperwork out the way, and a icon popped up saying I had a response. So I checked out the response, and it was dealing with my YouTube channel. So I checked it out, and I actually was reading that someone actually had typed in that I am aggressive, that I'm trying to force my Nuwaupian belief, they couldn't even spell the word properly, the Nuwaupian belief upon everybody else, and saying that the Nuwaupian Nation was actually a cult, and trying to tell everyone, that our beliefs are more better than everyone else's. I'm going to make it very, very, very clear and down to the point. I am in no means, and I am in no way, shape, fashion, or form trying and wasting my energy and time to convince people that we are a cult. Okay? It's like wordplay. Listen, when you actually look up the word culture, okay, what is the root word for culture? Because culture is a way of how a society is functioning. Okay? The root word for culture is cult. Okay? That is it. Alright? You here doing all of this, like, okay, this is a cult dealing with something completely negative. Okay? Christianity is like a cult. Buddhism is like a cult. It's a way of life. Okay? Enough about that. Am I aggressive? I am not an aggressive person. But how I come off, if you may actually have seen that I am aggressive, okay, then maybe I am. I'm not going to change me because you feel uncomfortable with it or you got turned off. Like I said before, I am not trying to turn you on or off. You are not a light switch. That is not my job. My job is to spread the word and get everyone to realize that Nuwaupu is here. Nuwaupu has been here for generations, millions and millions and trillions of billions of years. Okay? That is it. Alright? Orthodox it is the way. And in my videos that I actually have done, I always suggested, if you really want to start, getting yourself together, living the right life, the way that your African ancestors had lived. Don't think about just the ancestors just started with slavery. No. We had many, many more ancestors way before the Caucasians came out the Caucasus Mountains in Europe. Okay, we were here since dawn, day one, period. That is it. Alright? Now, I'm not going to go ahead and continue with beliefs, because to believe is to be in the lie. That is it. Break the word apart and see what it actually is showing you. Okay? Facts are facts. You want to go ahead and tell your child that 2 + 2 = 4. Right? Okay. Well, let me tell you something. Okay? When you go back home, and you talk to those that have been home meaning Sudan, Egypt, going down to Nigeria, going down to Ghana, Ivory Coast, Zimbabwe, Somalia, okay, South Africa, many more. There's so many other countries in Africa you can find history in. Okay? Now, like I said, when you go back home and you start digging in and digging in and digging in into your mystery, my story, your story, when you go back into your own story, you will realize, how we actually had lived together, how we actually functioned together as a Yasar, a family, alright? And how we actually solve our own problems, how we was one with the, with nature, with the universe. Okay, how our pineal gland actually, is in, alignment with a star constellation, which leads to the galaxy of God. Alright? That is it. Simple science. You know? Not the Scientology thing that, you know, is dealing with, okay, well, you can't have God or you can't have science. Both of them should have never been, you know, separated in the first place. That is it. Okay? Now, I'm going to say this again. I do suggest anyone that is, you know, wanting and feeling the need to change their life, and they want to do it and get some real answers, okay, some real answers, not just, well, God works in mysterious ways, not that crap. You want a real answer, because those who actually give you that answer that God works in mysterious ways, they don't know the answer themselves, okay? That is it. You want some real, true answers? I suggest you go into Nuwaupu. I suggest that you go into your little database and type away and get to Ustream.tv. Follow the path, okay? Type in, or you can type in all eyes on Egypt. Type that box in. Alright? You can type in the Nuwaupu nation and search, you know, look for bookstores that actually, you know, different vendors that actually have books written by Baba Parmesan, you know, Master Teacher Malachi Z. York. Okay? Talk to them. And at the same time, do not, you gotta be very, 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 very careful of not getting sucked up into those that actually want to go ahead and start their own society and whatnot. If they're not working under Master Teacher Malachi Z. York, I wouldn't bother with it. I would not bother with it at all. Okay? Because that is like you're just starting to knock off what Master Teacher has done, because you want to go ahead and have your own society where you can all go ahead and have money for yourselves instead of doing it for a, you know, a bigger cause, bigger than you. Okay, your society is only that small. Our nation, as far as a race, is global. Okay, the Nuwaupu nation, we may have a station here, a station there, or whatever, but there's too many of us, and we're about to come back together as one. Okay, globally. Alright. Now, if I am aggressive, well, maybe that's by nature. Okay, because I am a feline. That is a feminine principle. Alright? Sacred feminine. Alright? Sometimes I have to be aggressive. Sometimes I have to be passive. You know? But I'm not going to change myself to make you viewers feel comfortable. Okay? I had enough of that crap growing up. Now I am in charge of my own happiness and my own well-being, and that is to be myself. Be in the real truth. Now I hope it pisses you off, because you do need to be pissed off. Because to me, the truth will set you free. Not shall, will set you free. But first, the truth is going to piss you off. And if it does not piss you off, that means that that wall that you have built around yourself, like the Great Wall, you know, Great Wall of China, if it's not, you know, broken down, you know, and you constantly want to continue having that wall up, you're never going to understand or overstand the truth. To overstand means that you get the entire vast picture. To understand is only that you get the idea. You don't see what it is out there. There's the idea, that's understanding. You only see what Mount Everest looks like on top. Do you know what Mount Everest looks from the bottom, under the sea, the vast majority part of the entire large iceberg type of mountain? No. It's much more that you can see with your own two eyes. Alright? So I do suggest that you definitely get cleared up about the Nuwaupu nation. Alright? Go to a true Nuwaupian, a true follower, you know, under Master Teacher Malachi Z. York. You know, it's not like a, you know, a musician, you know, is going to be playing a tune and then you just, you know, walk on like a, you know, a bunch of zombies like you hear in that Damien Omen music. No. Okay? Pretty much, if you are actually having a television, you still got those little bunny ears, those little bunny rabbits, that's your antennas. And if you point it at a certain direction, your picture of your television is going to get clear. That's exactly, what, Master Teacher is. He's basically is trying to get you to actually fix your antennas. He's the teacher. He's telling you to fix your antennas so you can get the information from the Nuwaupu, from the Most High, from your ancestors. So before you go ahead and type another, response telling me that I'm aggressive or whatnot, this is who I am. I'm not going to change for anybody. Okay? I'm not being rude. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not being boisterous. This is who I am. I am a Nuwaupuan woman. I am a goddess. Okay? If you take the truth, facts is facts. Truth is truth. If you take it the way it is, or continue to be one among of the little zombies, the dawn of the dead, the night of the dead, night of the living dead, all the dead people. Okay? Continue to stay dead in your consciousness. Okay? I'm giving this tool to you because many people like yourself do not know what Nuwaupu is. Okay? I live it, so I know. A lot of us do. So before you go ahead and start bashing us down and talking down and saying that we're aggressive, I'm aggressive, saying that, I'm trying to force my beliefs, this is not a belief. Okay? Nuwaupu is not belief. It's fact. Okay? Because if you could go back home and see the pyramid and go down inside the pyramid, walking 6 flights of stairs straight down, and then have to go ahead and walk 2 more other flights of stairs up to get to a tomb to know where your ancestors was buried, you can still see the skin on their bones. You can still see their hair on their head. Okay? Do your research. Okay? And before it's too late, before they pass the law, knowing this country, start using your common sense. More videos coming back to you. Hotel.